Maybe we should start advertising divorce attorneys on here. If you need a divorce attorney.
Not necessarily jealousy, it might be some rational thinking here, right? And she's saying that's jealousy, right?
How do you figure out the why is important? Yep, why is the husband?
I run a flower shop that's doing really well. And
A flower shop?
Yeah.
A flower shop? Okay.
Customers keep asking if I'll open another location. I've even found the perfect spot across town. But every time I bring it up to my husband, he gets angry. He seems jealous of my success, so he says expanding would ruin everything. So he sulks if I bring up any of this. My store manager isn't any better. She makes snide comments about how she works just as hard as me, but doesn't make as much money. So I know she would be jealous if I was even more successful. Between the two of them, I feel trapped. I know a second shop would thrive, but I'm scared of setting either of them off. How can I grow without upsetting them?
She's got a jealous husband. She's got I guess a jealous store manager because she wants to open up another location.
My first thought was, I mean, you got a body that does this. What's he need? He needs a new Porsche. He needs what's he need? He wants to sell. Come on, buddy, get on board.
You know what? He kind of needs his meaning, huh? Because he's got a dead-end job. Is he going to be good to run one of these stores? Maybe you should get him bought in that way.
Yeah, I like it.
Keep your enemies closer.
That's right. Maybe we should start advertising divorce attorneys on here. If you need a divorce attorney,
A law firm. Yeah, he's probably not suitable. I mean, the marketplace has said, no, this guy's best suited in a dead-end job. So maybe running a flower shop might be too much. What do you think about retail, Brian, versus, I mean, we don't like retail, right? Nobody likes retail anymore, but it's a flower shop. Amazon can't sell flowers.
Right. I was trying to think of how she could have like a pop-up or something she could serve that area of town.
Yeah.
Maybe collaborate. Yeah, exactly. Collaborate with some other, take a truck and put it in the back of a, U-Haul or something and open something up.
Okay.
Make deliveries there for a while. I'd rather test it out more. Right. Before it's like, hey, I got the perfect spot. I mean, if you're taking over a competitor, maybe that has been successful, long lasting business there.
Yeah. People tend on the second store to try to do everything 10 times bigger, 10 times better.
Yeah.
And they lose the magic. It just doesn't work. I also, where it says across town, that kind of bothers me too. She has a certain name brand where she's at. People know her.
Yeah.
And if she stayed a couple of miles from her current job, then there's, some cannibalism, but there's also name recognition.
Yeah.
Across town, they don't know who she is.
That's right.
And she's probably built up her business over a number of years.
Right. We have a donut shop in our small little hometown.
Yeah.
And everyone drives from all over. They don't care what side of town you're on. That's the one donut shop everybody goes to.
Ah, cool.
I think she needs to evaluate her business. Also, if that's her secret sauce.
Yeah.
They drive already from the north side of town.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm the north side. All you're doing is just taking your customers and making it easier to drive for them.
Yeah.
The guys who are going to use your business from the north side are already driving over to the south side to pick it up.
Bingo. And more to the point, they're already having you deliver flowers to their wedding,
Yeah.
to their funeral. They're not picking up stuff.
There's probably not 30 flower shops on their way.
Right.
She may be one of the 5 in the whole city or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, flower shops are in our vicinity right now, but I can't imagine it's more than one.
Yeah.
So you're saying most retail outfits, their growth step is, let me get more storefronts. And what y'all are proposing, and hey, maybe the storefront you have is enough.
Yeah.
Find different strategies to reach outside your town, whether it's more marketing,
Yeah.
get more drivers to do the deliveries to the venues you're selling to.
Right.
Because all you're doing is cannibalizing your clients
Yes.
by moving it across town.
Yeah.
Definitely weddings.
Right.
That.
So when you start a new location, they often, you want to spend $200,000 on an outfit because you want it to look so perfect. You're going to sign a 7-year lease.
Yeah.
You're going to live on this pro forma that's never really going to materialize. So a lot of people go bankrupt right after these overexpansions, right?
Right.
So I see your point in all of that. You want to basically say, okay, I'm going to open a new location, but I'm going to put only as many chips as I can afford to lose on the table.
Sure.
And I'm going to be out of this in a year if that number is not hit. So okay, put that aside, because none of us are ready to bet the farm on this second location across town. I get that. So we don't agree necessarily with her decision. But what about this whole point is that she is making a decision based on the jealousy of her store manager and the envy of her husband.
Yeah.
What does she do with that? Her business be controlled by people being jealous of her success.
Yeah.
I think figuring out the why is important.
Yeah.
Why is the husband have the feelings he has?
Is she confusing their disagreement with her as it's jealousy, right? Not necessarily jealousy. It might be some rational thinking here,
Right. Could be expanding, taking more time away with him. Their marriage is gonna take some sort of hit by.
Yeah.
And she's saying that's jealousy, right?
Yeah. Okay. So Riley, have you got a take on this?
Don't expand. It's a flower shop.
Don't expand. This is not expand. How do you deal with
It's a
the flower?
flower. It's a flower shop. Okay, so you got to find out the why. Everyone's against it. Same as last guy. Find out why people are against it. I think you need to know that answer just for you to be able to gather information to make a rational, good decision for the company.
So her assessment that everybody's jealous of her, you think she's just assigning motives? She's not hearing what she
Correct.
wants
And
to
it
hear.
may have been the last guy. He's assigning everyone's angry at him. They're angry at me. You're just assigning because they're not agreeing with you.
Yeah.
You're jealous. You're this. You're that. You need to break down why these people are saying no.
Okay.
The people who know your business.
Yeah.
And you can still go against what they're saying, but I think you deserve to give them a.
But I think if an employee is jealous about the money you're making, I mean that's a toxic relationship. That's going to be hard to overcome.
And that could be what comes out of it too. You fire the employee.
A friend that ran a kitchen and bath business whose manager was jealous that the owner put Taco Bell on his card. He saw a card statement at one point, made a bank deposit, and saw that he had used Taco Bell to buy himself lunch on the company credit card. It burned him up, and the guy ended up quitting. And he wasn't ready for that to happen. But it's like, that's healthy. He needed to go. If Taco Bell was going to send him off, he needed to go.
Yeah.
Right. I think that sometimes you have to know what the people around you want so that you can ignore it. It's good to know what they think. It's good to know the wisdom of what they're saying. But it is healthy just to be like, okay, I know if I do this, then they'll be jealous. Be ready for that, just so that you can brace yourself against it, because that's not really a decision point, right? In the pros and cons of a decision, hey, things are going great, life is good. If I do this, life will get more complicated. I might lose a bunch of money. There's some pros and cons. My wife is going to be angry isn't one of them. My partner is going to be jealous. That's not one of them. You have to know what they are going to do only so you can ignore it. What do you think? Put your comments below. Please, if you have a situation like this, tell us your story or come on the podcast and let us interview you. We'd love to maybe give you some advice, let you give us some advice. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate all of you guys.